Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2019. Here today, we're going to be starting Season 1, Episode 5 of my Liverpool career. So guys, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, and let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. It's the 29th of December, and we're going to be facing Manchester City here today to potentially go atop of the Premier League. I do plan here today to wrap up the Premier League, so then for the next couple of episodes we can focus on the UEFA Champions League and our cup runs. So this is a massive match here today against Manchester City. We can go atop. We're going to have to make some rotations as a couple of my players are exhausted. Albion Ajeti, Jordan Shaqiri, and Lovren are going to be coming on for this match against Manchester City. We're still playing our 4-3-3. Mohamed Salah is going to be on the right. We've got Keita, Fabinho, and Wijnaldum in the midfield as well. We're at home. We're at Anfield. Hopefully we can beat Manchester City here today. Pep Guardiola signed to go atop of the Premier League. Salah, Fabinho to get the first shot away. And it looks like Virgil van Dijk. It's an own goal by Rodri. 4 minutes in, the newly signed man from Atletico, the defensive midfielder, has gone and done a massive blunder here. It's a good pass to Virgil, but the header was just on target. It's been cut in by Rodri. We've still got our back line as well of Van Dijk. The only change is Lovren. We've got our full back line rather, with of course Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson. Keita. Liverpool trying to build something up and press from that 1-goal lead. Wijnaldum finds Robertson on the left hand side. It's Wijnaldum at the edge of the area there, scoring his 5th goal of the season. Sensational scenes from the attacking midfielder. Sprays the pass wide to the left. Andy Robertson gets it back to him on a deflection. Wijnaldum, cool, calm and collected, absolutely leathers it, sweet as a nut, into the back of the net there. Man, he got a lot of power off that shot. It was a bit of a venomous volley. Ederson in goal for Man City. Walker, Jones, Laporte, Mendy in the back line. De Bruyne, Fernandinho and Rodri in the midfield. Bernardo Silva, Sterling and Aguero pushing the line. On the bench they got Phil Foden, Jesus, Otamendi, Rugani as well from Juventus. I wonder if he's going to make a run. So it's currently 3 shots to 2 on target for both sides. Virgil van Dijk has picked up a yellow card, and we're currently 2-0 up against Manchester City. I will have the January transfer window in today's episode, so hopefully we can have some signings. I have read some suggestions from the... Keita? No, what have you done here, mate? No, please be a yellow. It's a red. Naby Keita has thrown away. Has thrown away our lead here. I'm going to have to make some substitutions. I'm going to bring off Mohamed Salah, and I'm going to bring on Henderson to give us some midfield solidity. We had a couple of options there. We could have gone with Grealish, who's more attacking minded, but I feel like Henderson is more of a box-to-box. He can actually fill that role that, unfortunately, Keita has given up. Still 4 shots to 2 on target for either side. Aguero there. Alexander-Arnold with the foul. De Bruyne with the shot. It's been saved by Alisson. It's half-time now. 2-0 up, 2 goals. But a red card has made us 1 player down. We're still going with the 4-3-3 Zinedine Zidane formation. I thought I'd have to sort of rotate the formation at least somewhat this series, but it's been really working out well for us. We ever need to drop to like a 4-1-4-1. We haven't need to go with like a possession-based side. We haven't needed to go with like a 4-3-3 Jurgen Klopp either. Alright, it's time to bring off Wijnaldum now for Grealish, or potentially Robertson here, or Joe Gomez. Let's bring on 2 fullbacks. Yep. I think we'll keep Wijnaldum on because he scored a goal, but to allow us to run the channels, it's no way. Get out of here. Why is my team throwing this match away, man? 2 red cards. Shit has officially hit the fan. Scheiße! So now we're going to have to drop Shaqiri back to the midfield where he can't play. And Albion Ajeti can be up top. 2 red cards. And we're going to have to drop to very defensive and park the bus. For God's sake. Philip Max is going to come on to give us some backline consistency, and Bernardo Silva, the Portuguese international, gets in a really good area but sprays his shot just left of the post. We're still currently 2-0 up with 9 players on the pitch. Man, that's Football Manager for you. This match is crazy. And Raheem Sterling has picked up an injury. Crazy scenes. Come on, the Scousers. Just hold on a little bit longer. If we beat Manchester City here today, we go top of the league. 3 shots come here. Manchester City still trying to go for it and smash Alisson's clean sheet. But at this point, if that went in, it'd probably be no more than a consolation goal. Riyad Mahrez couldn't get the curling free kick around. Maybe if they went like a right-sided player, would have been more beneficial. Liverpool trying to build something out from the back. Henderson just bombs it north to Edison there to waste time. And that's it. She's all over Red Rover. The full-time whistle has blown. And we have beaten Manchester City here today at home under extraordinary circumstances. Guardiola a little bit sort of pissed off here in the press. And unfortunately, Fabinho and Keita have picked up a red card. Wijnaldum getting the man of the match. Okay, guys, welcome to transfer negotiations. We have done the January transfer window and we've managed to bring in 2 brand new signings due to a massive player being sold. Newcastle and the Ashley board came to me with a whopping £38 million bid for Nathaniel Klein. The 28-year-old is only valuated at 26, and I bit the hand off the Newcastle side. He played for Southampton, Crystal Palace before joining Liverpool, but £38 million. He was able to allow us to bring in 2 new players. Now, West Ham United have made the decision to transfer list the Argentine Lanzini. 26 years of age, he's just turned. He's worth £22 million. We managed to pick him up for 20. Now, in my opinion, Lanzini's way worth more than Nathaniel Klein. I also brought in some defensive consistency, as Matip and Lovren have been a little bit prone this season. I've gone out and signed Hoffenheim's Stefan Posch, who is 21 years of age. The Austrian is worth £8.5 million. Okay, guys, welcome back to the Premier League. It's the 24th of April 2019. I've skipped a little bit ahead and played a bunch of grindy matches off camera. We've managed to make our performances against the top sides count, and now we have progressed to the potentially last match of the season for us. If we beat Manchester United here today, we will be crowned champions of England. There was a massive sort of fixture congestions against sort of lower sides, Watford, Cheltenham, Brighton, which we managed to win except for the Cheltenham game. We already beat Arsenal and Spurs earlier on in the season, and we also had the first knockout round of the Champions League and the quarters against 2 easy Portuguese opposition. So I didn't think it was a point of showing you guys those matches. We managed to beat Benfica in the first knockout round, then FC Porto. So we basically set up like a home camp down in Portugal. We've made it to the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League against Juventus, and we've also made it to the final of the FA Cup against Everton. Everton, funnily enough, are currently in the relegation zone. Mohamed Salah is currently the top goal scorer, followed by Mane and Firmino in 3rd and 4th respectively. Almiron is currently up there with the most running, and the other semi-final going on is Manchester City versus Real Madrid. So it could be an all-English final again. In the semis, we managed to beat Chelsea 3-2. In the 6th round of the FA Cup, we managed to beat Manchester United. And now, Manchester City currently sit in 2nd, United 3rd, Spurs 4th, Arsenal 5th, Southampton sitting in 6th place over a 7th place Chelsea. Newcastle are in 9th, Leicester in 10th. It's pretty interesting to see how the league table has shaped up. Now, if we can beat Manchester United here today, settings we lost against them earlier in the season 3-0. So we have the Northwest Derby to decide the Premier League title. How fitting against our arch and ancient rivals. Have to make some substitutions. Van Dijk is ineligible, so Kanate is coming on. Joe Gomez on the right-hand side as well. And we've still got Salah, Firmino and Mane for the time being, and we just need to rotate our substitutions. Firmino has picked up an injury, Alexander-Arnold's out along with Shaqiri. Van Dijk just needs to be rested as well, but my team is exhausted. But if we can beat United here today, we won't need to play another Premier League match because we will be mathematically crowned champions. Let's get stuck into the Red Devils here today. Now, we still have to face Juventus in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. And we also need to play Everton in the FA Cup. So there's definitely going to be 2 more episodes for the series. Wijnaldum, Keita gets the shot just over the bar. David De Gea from the corner kick now. Kanate, Wijnaldum. Mane charging forward here. Keita sprays it just to the right. Now, I personally prefer sort of having this Football Manager series as a bit of a highlights sort of series. I only think it's worth showing you the games against the top sides. I feel like the teams like Brighton, Bournemouth sort of going down the table, I'd rather not spam you guys sub-box with realistically 30 episodes of the Liverpool career. I'd rather move on to something else and allow you guys to have quick sort of highlight content, because the thing is, right, if you can beat the top 5 sides quite convincingly, which we have this season, bar Manchester United, you don't really need to showcase the other teams, because you just if you're blowing away the top 5, you should easily be able to beat the lower team, but Firmino there couldn't quite get to the header, which is unfortunate. Okay, 7 shots to 1 on target. We've managed to grab this match by the horns and have the ascendancy. We seem to be dominating it for now. Paul Pogba looks absolutely exhausted out there. He might have had a knock, but Fred's had a knock here. That's good. You don't wish an injury upon anyone, but under the circumstances, if we can beat United here today at Anfield, it's gone too far. Marcus Rashford puts the ball into the back of the net. The Red Devils go up, but it's been denied by VAR. We can celebrate the title in front of them. Gomez gets tackled there into Luke Shaw. A couple weeks ago, there was that hilarious thing that Romelu Lukaku put out, that Luke Shaw was like the slowest United player. Oh, Salah! Oh, Keita. Apparently there was context needed for that tweet or whatsoever, but it's still funny anyway. Alisson Becker. Mane. Oh, Salah! Oh, gets 2 shots blocked. Oh, it was just the way that pass went in. I thought it would have been better going over the top to Mane, maybe. Firmino, dropping left-hand side. Jordan Henderson going for the weldy at Anfield. Salah. Henderson. Fred. Oh, injury prone's put it out. 0-0. A draw will not be enough for this match, because I've mathematically worked it out. We need a win. We need the 3 points, or otherwise we have to play the last couple of matches of the season, which I think is against Leicester or Crystal Palace. Alright, it's time to make some subs. Alright, what have we got to work with here? Oxlade-Chamberlain's back from his massively prolonged injury, so we could bring him into the side on the right. Lanzini, Grealish, Philippe Max, and Albion Ajeti as well. Do we try and bring like 2 inside forwards on? Bring in Lanzini and Ox. Okay, let's go for the triple threat, and let's bring on Grealish as well. We've already got Wijnaldum as an attacking midfielder, now bringing on Grealish, who's more attacking-minded as well. So we've essentially got a midfield 3 of 2 heavily attacking players, and we're bringing on Oxlade-Chamberlain and Lanzini, determined to put their mark on the match. Marquisio is coming on for Paul Pogba. Lanzini! Ho-ho! Just before the 52nd minute, Liverpool go atop with Lanzini's first Liverpool goal. Wijnaldum from a really good throw in there, whips it into the box. Lanzini on the header, and we have that 1-goal lead. Guys, park that motherfucking bus. Park the bus. Ultra defensive. Let's sit back. Henderson now, very cautious going forward. It's Oxlade-Chamberlain to fire at David De Gea, but it wasn't to be. Romelu Lukaku coming on for Rashford. Martial now has picked up an injury. Manchester United have used their 3 substitutions, and Fred and Martial go down with injuries. 1-0 is the lead for Liverpool, and if we beat them here today, we will be crowned champions of England. This is our title decider here today. Okay, can I sort of drop anything back in my tactics, or is ultra defensive plausible enough? No, I think my team instructions are right for now, so let's just cancel that order. 21 shots to 6, 4 to 3. I can't risk not winning this, so I'm going to have to park the bus. I quite like usually allowing my teams to attack in the final third in the last 20 to 30 minutes. But I need this win. Just hold on. Just a little bit longer. And that's it. The full-time whistle has blown, and we have been crowned champions of the Premier League. We've hit one of our main objectives. Like I said, if we don't win a major piece of silverware, I'll consider this series a failure. But we've gone out and won the Premier League in style. I've got to attribute my success to my tactics. The 4-3-3 Zinedine Zidane formation has worked quite well instead of like a 4-3-3 Jurgen Klopp Gegen press. Also got to attribute my signings as well. Kanate has been really good at the back. Grealish as well in the Premier League this season has really stepped up. And yeah, that's really the only couple of signings that really comes to mind here. But we've won the Premier League, Liverpool's first Premier League title. Manchester City still sit in second, so we'd have to play against West Ham and Leicester. But we've officially been crowned champions on 88 points. No team was really with me. It wasn't like how it ended in real life, losing by a point. But Everton, Wolves and Sheffield United in the relegation scrap. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce